Sawadee Krap and hello. Welcome back to my channel, Driving in Thailand. I'm Jeff, and in today's video I want to show you various road signs, street signs here in and about Pattaya. I'm specifically on Pratamnak Hill Road in Soi 5. I want to talk about stop signs, specifically stop signs today. I'm on Soi 5 in Pratamnak Hill. I'm at the top of Soi 5 looking down. From here you can see the ocean, but people coming up Soi 5, what they're going to see when they get to the top here is a stop sign. Now in this area of Pratamnak Hill, there should be approximately 58 stop signs, but there's only about 4 or 5. About 5% of the required stop sign postings that you might expect to see in a Western country, North America, Europe, Australia, you're not going to see here. And it makes driving even more difficult, but specifically more dangerous. This stop sign is at the top of Soi 5, and again, in this Soi, there's very few. People are going to come up to the top of the hill and they're going to do what I call a California stop, a rolling stop. But what makes it additionally difficult here in Thailand, when they post these signs, they don't worry about what other signs are around the road sign. As you can see now, that stop sign is surrounded by advertising signs. So people come into an area, they might see the stop sign, but then they start looking at all the advertising. So stop signs are difficult around Pattaya in Thailand. You're not going to see a lot. And at the bottom of Soi 5, where I talked in the crosswalk video, they often paint the stop sign on the road, so when you look straight ahead you don't see it. You have to look down as you approach onto it. Another sign here in Thailand I rarely see, and I can't remember the last time I've seen one, is a yield sign. Yield right away. Yield to pedestrian. Yield. It's rare you see that sign. So the concept of giving way to other drivers just isn't ingrained in the driver's mindset here like it might be in your country. Another factor to road fatalities here is the lack of understanding of a primary road versus alternate road. Pratamnak Hill Road is the main road. I would consider that the primary road here, and Soi 5 would be the alternate. People here in Thailand, they do not think primary, secondary, or primary, alternate. A road is a road is a road is a road. And I'm going to roll through, and I'm going to keep going. So another thing to keep in mind here when you come is the mindset: a road is a road, and people are just going to roll through these stop signs. I talked in another video about the street sign in Pattaya, and here you can see the blue street sign. It's Soi 5, but this one on the lower half shows Pratamnak. So if you weren't sure, if you got lost and you were driving around and you're not sure where you are, remember you can look at these Soi signs. The lower half would tell you what area or region you're in. Here it's Pratamnak Hill. This is Soi 5. A few more vehicles coming up to the top. Got a Toyota Fortuner going to turn left. He slows, looks and goes. Scooters in the intersection, they stop, but they're in the traffic lane, and it's because the field of view, the way they design the roads, and the right-of-ways to build things really makes it hard for people, drivers, to see what's coming on the roadways. It's very difficult here. Road design leaves a lot to be desired.
Today's video, I wanted to show you various traffic signs in Pattaya here, which would also be throughout Thailand. Here we have a stop sign, and this stop sign, they've got it posted about 4 or 5 meters high. Might be a little high if you were in a car, you might not see this, but this is a stop sign, and we're on a corner of 2nd Road. Now in Thailand, you will not see many of these stop signs, and I believe that is one of the problems that causes many of the fatalities here throughout the country. Stop sign, just like you have probably in your country. The next one's turn left directional sign. It's a good directional sign, posted clearly. Another directional sign is the one-way. So if you're on 2nd Road and you come up to this street, you're going to see this one-way sign. Obviously, you don't want to turn left. This is a good corner to show you various traffic signs. The one above it, no turn left. Now, I'm going to talk about this in another short clip about turning left on lights. This one clearly says no turn left. But the one that I've discussed in another clip says turn left, but it means no left turn at light. So clearly showing what not to do. You don't turn left. And right below it's one-way street. Now in your country, your street signs, you probably have street names. Go down to 43rd and 60th Street. Maybe Stuttgart and Munich intersection. Here, they call their streets soy. They call their streets soy. And this soy, this is a street sign. It's on the corner. You won't see them on every corner, but most of them have them. This is soy 13-2, and it says Pattaya. So if you ever came out and you weren't sure, maybe you had a real good night partying, where am I? You could look at the street sign. I'm on soy 13-2, specifically in Pattaya. If you go up to Pratamnak Hill, their soy signs on the lower end half would say Pratamnak, soy 5, Pratamnak. Here's another good sign, crosswalk zone. Crosswalk zone, but right in here there is no zebra crossing. It's up about 100 meters you'll find the zebra crossing. So good demonstration of some street signs here. We're going to talk about some more in a few minutes. I'm on 2nd Road. We're looking north and we're at the intersection of Pattaya Klang. This is central Pattaya, and the sign you're looking at, turn left, waiting light. Turn left, waiting light. This is a very confusing sign, one that many people get a ticket on. I personally have gotten 2 tickets on this one. It's a directive. Turn is a verb. Verb is an action word. Turn left, waiting light. Where I come from, if it were a no turn sign, it would say no turn. But here in Thailand, this is a no turn left waiting light. Very, very confusing. So I've come to the red light. I see this sign. It's a directive. Turn left, waiting light. I've done that twice and I tested it the second time. Unfortunately, I lost. So please beware. This sign means do not turn while waiting light. Please do not turn while waiting light. This one is very confusing and one Thailand probably makes good money on. Turn left, waiting light means stop. Do not turn.
of the things you don't see very often in Pattaya are speed signs. But here on the entrance on the north end of Pattaya Beach Road, they have the digital reduced speed signs. These are great. But throughout Pattaya, you do not see speed signs very often. More often you will find the speed painted on the road, which for many drivers you won't even see until you're on top of it. Out on Sukhumvit it's 80, and then in other places as you come into the city, normally I think legally it's 60 kilometers, but again it leaves the driver to question what is the speed. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Go with traffic, keep with traffic. If you're exceeding and speeding beyond the traffic, you're probably speeding. But again, speed signs are very, very limited throughout. Just understand Sukhumvit's 80, you get inside, third road, second road, you're probably gonna run 60 or under. Here on Beach Road, they've posted at 30. If you found the information helpful, click the like icon and share. Also, subscribe to receive future videos regarding driving in Thailand. I'm Jeff from Pratam Nakhil, Thailand. Enjoy your day, stay safe.